What's good, everybody? Welcome to the channel. So as you guys can see from the title down below, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different and unique on the channel. Today we're about to be breaking down and analyzing some popular content creators on Apex. We're about to be analyzing their gameplay, like I said, breaking it down. This is going to help you guys if you guys are trying to get better at the game, watching some people that are better than you, so you guys can use some of their strategies, implement them into your own gameplay. This is going to allow you to understand what they're doing and why they're doing it. And like I said, it's going to help you guys improve your gameplay and help you guys with your decision making. So currently we're about to be starting with some popular and pro players, content creators. So today we're going to be starting with iiTzTimmy. But if you guys want to see a specific content creator or a specific player, make sure you guys leave a comment down below. And yeah, we can get to those guys as well. So with that being said, before we get straight into this video, make sure you guys leave a like down below. It's been so much to go on YouTube. Appreciate all the love and support. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, and yeah, let's get straight to the breakdown.
This one is repping, oh my god, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping, oh my god.
Okay, so we about to be breaking down this gameplay. Unfortunately, this is literally my second time recording this. I want these videos to be, you know what I'm saying, me reacting just as I'm watching the videos, but I had some audio issues. Literally, I recorded the entire video and the audio was kind of fucked up, so we restarting. We're gonna start from the jump. So yeah, let's get straight to it. Make sure the audio good. Are we good?
I love you, bro.
Thank you, bro. Oh my god, I die. Yep, I'm dead.
All right, so I first want to start saying this is
Oh my god.
this.
Hold up. Yep, I'm dead.
Right there. All right, so this gameplay, I want to mention that this gameplay, this is a newer gameplay. He wanted to show the how good the 30-30 repeater is. And also want to mention that he's using the 30-30 as a marksman long range weapon, but you also want to have a submachine gun or assault rifle as your secondary weapon, just in case people get close to you. You can fry them really quickly. But this is great to get a lot of damage from far range and do a lot of poking. And then if you need to clean up if someone's real close to you, you gotta have a submachine gun or AR, and he's rocking R99. So his teammate gets smacked. So I guess they just res him. Alright, so the first thing I want to mention is he has a marksman rifle as a long range weapon. So the first thing I noticed is he takes advantage of high ground. Apex Legends positioning is really important. So literally, you feel me, he gets high ground to get as much position as possible. And then he sees that guy, he has high ground, he has a head glitch, so instantly he just smacks that guy. That guy doesn't even really have time to react at all. Another thing I want to mention is that he's using fast for a little bit. Another thing I want to mention is he's using a 2x4 scope here. Oh, actually, me back in the corner. All right, another thing like I said I want to mention, he's using the 2x4 scope here. This is probably the best scope in the game for marksman rifles, snipers, and stuff like that. It's one of the best scopes in the game, just because you can zoom out a little bit, get 2x range, and then you can zoom in and get 4x range. So it's really great for medium to long range. Only scope I feel like is probably as good as this is the Ranger, but honestly I feel like this scope might be a little bit better just for accuracy, if I'm being completely honest with you. So I didn't want to mention that. That's why he has really good accuracy from long range as well, because you know what I'm saying, he has you know what I'm saying, a couple options. So zoom in and out. So they fast forward a little bit again.
Oh, he dead.
And again, he's taking advantage of high ground. So I want you guys to see that clip. Let's break it down real quick again, just so you guys can have a little bit of understanding. So again, he has high ground. He has a sniper, a marksman rifle. So he's looking around, see what's going on. He sees the guy over here. Barely smacks him. Sees he's a little bit low. Instantly pulls out an arc because he's behind this rock, so he can't shoot him anymore. So in order to get him to come out behind that rock, he throws an arc behind him, and he also throws a grenade. So either this guy's going to die from the grenades if he stays behind here, or he has to run out and get literally sniped by the 30.
Oh, he dead.
So literally smacks him, and he's fried. Then instantly he just literally goes to just loot him up.
There's one. What is that?
Let's put you in a bind.
Throwing on star.
You know, shooting someone on the left. What is that?
So I want to show that. I want to show that real quick. Just a lot of people might have missed that. So though he's smacking these guys from a distance. The guys realize that these guys have really good aim, especially Timmy, because he just literally fried him. You can see his icon kind of go down, so he knows that they're running. Which honestly I don't like in Apex. I hate the shield icons that you can see above their head, their health. Anyway, that's the point. He sees that he jumps down, so he knows that they're running. So he heals up a little bit and gets some more information. He has high ground again. Again, he has a martial rifle. He's taking advantage of high ground positioning. I want you guys to realize that, you know what I'm saying? Apex Legends positioning is really important, and he keeps taking advantage of it. So he has high ground. They're running. Also, another thing I want to mention. So while he's running, they're running around this rock, right? The 30-30 takes a little bit of second to reload. You literally got to put a single bullet in each chamber. So literally, he has a little bit of a time as they go around this rock. So instead of just sitting here and just like kind of repositioning and then having to reload later, he takes that time and advantage of they're going around this rock and literally puts 2 more bullets inside of his clip just in case he needs them.
Oh my.
So now that one, he just has great aim. And with the 30-30, every weapon on Apex is a little bit different. 30-30 is real unique. It's really strong if you're really good at get accuracy with it, as you guys can see him doing here. But I want to show you right here. So with the 30-30, you can't just put the sight directly on the enemy when they're moving like this. You have to kind of lead the shot a little bit. So you guys can see he's leading the shot. So while he's running away, the bullets are actually, you know what I'm saying, meeting him. He's leading his shots, you know what I'm saying. And that's why I really like this 2x4 scope. It really helps you able to see where exactly the bullet's going. So that's how he's able to get this shot off, because he's leading the shot and he has really good accuracy. He understands it's a weapon.
Oh my god.
And that's not easy to do. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's not easy to lead the shot, but
Right now.
Timmy's super skilled. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So he instantly goes in thirst. And this guy, when I first watched this video, I was like, how the hell? So let's break this down real quick. So he hears someone in the building. He doesn't know exactly where they're, but he knows someone else is in the building. So he's just running up the building, and then literally he sees. What second you guys can see? First I was like, damn. Ew. Right here, you guys can see guys running up the steps. So he sees him real quick. That's why he shoots like that. Then he sees him again, and he sees that he jumps off, right? So he's chasing him a little bit. So then he kind of throws the tether, assuming where he's going to go, but the guy kind of jukes to the right a little bit. Then he gets a nice little quick scope. The octane, so he's trying to run. And now Timmy notices that his teammate just dropped, but he's kind of, you know what I'm saying, being Timmy, like, fuck that, I don't really care right now. I'm going to thirst this person I'm shooting at. Which is kind of crazy, if you, especially in ranked, but...
No,
he's still kind of doing his own thing. Team just gets dropped, so he's looking over at his team a little bit. He can't really do too much right now. So he looks back over to the team, or the guy he was just shooting at. He notices there's another guy. Instantly gets a headshot while he's... I want you guys to see so I can actually... Sometimes I'll be talking too much while you guys are doing it. So he sees this guy's looting, so he knows he's gonna be standing there for a second. So while he's shooting, he gets an easy headshot. Then he throws his tether, so that way the guy can't move and he can snipe and finish him off. So he gets an easy headshot. That's why he lines it up, snipes him instantly, and then literally instantly throws his tether. But literally, he's able just to snipe him before the tether even gets there. He changes position, and again, I'm gonna keep saying this. He's taking advantage of high ground. He takes advantage of positioning. You know what I'm saying? He has a marksman rifle and sniper, so you want to make sure you guys are taking advantage of head glitches and high ground. Thirst is the guy he just knocked. Literally.
No.
Let me break that down. I want you guys to see it. I'm gonna break it down. Alright, so let's break that down. So literally he thirsts that guy that he just knocked. Then, you know, his other teammate shooting at him from a distance. He's doing a little bit of damage, but he's honestly smacking him. But you guys can notice he's getting shot from behind. This little indicator right here, this little triangle. He's getting shot from behind. That's where all his damage is going from. If he wasn't getting shot from behind, he would have stayed up there and kept shooting that guy. But because he's getting shot from behind, he has to get out of that position. It's not a good position anymore because he has a team in front of him and a team behind him. So he kind of just try to dash up out of there. But when he dashes, he realizes he's tethered. So then he kind of slides down a little bit and instantly ults away so he can get out of danger.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Let me explain why he ulted where he ulted in.
No.
So then he ults out of that situation. He ults out of that, so he sees the teams right here, right? There's the team on the right. He ults out of that situation as quickly as possible, but he also takes advantage of this rock right here. So when he ults, he's behind this rock, so this team doesn't instantly see him. And the team behind him that he was just shooting at is too far to even, you know what I'm saying, see him. Because there's also a hill that he was standing on, but he's safe right here. So he ults right here behind this rock, and then he instantly dashes. So he's taking advantage of the movement while he's moving in the air. He pops a cell, so he gets a little bit more, or he pops a battery so he can get some health back.
Recharging.
And he's also, I want to mention, while he's healing, he's playing this wall. So literally he jumps behind this wall because the team that was behind him that was just shooting him got him super low. They can't see him behind this wall, and the team that was also over there, it's really hard for them to see him on this wall, right? Only teams that can really see them are teams that are where his teams are mates are down. So if a team did push him over here, he might be a little bit fucked, but he kind of gets a little lucky. Now he's going to go help his team.
Healing. This fight isn't over. Get up.
So they fast forward a little bit to after he gets his team up and everything. They're respawning this guy. So he's literally just sniping, doing some poke damage from a distance.
Shooting by. Thermite out.
Let's break that down because Timmy's movement is crazy and it's really hard to see if you guys don't pay attention.
Let's put shooting by.
So I do want to mention Timmy plays on PC. So you get a lot more crazy movement on PC compared to console, but you can still do some of these movements on console, just a little bit harder. But on PC, so what he does is he instantly dashes. So Apex momentum is really dope. So I really love this game. There's no game that really feels like Apex to me. So literally he dashes instantly with Ash, so he's got some momentum, right? So literally he dashes with Ash, he slides, and then he slides into it. So instantly he uses the the zip line to literally push himself even faster. So he's already having some momentum by dashing over there and sliding. Then he uses the zip lines right up, and then because the zip line pushes you up a little bit, as soon as he gets pushed up, he jumps, and the jumps boosts him so quick. So the guy hears that someone's coming up the zip line, because he literally is on it for like literally 1 second and jumps and he gets a boost. He's already behind the enemy, right? And he's open up to just fry this guy. But for some reason he dashes down. I don't know if he did that by accident. I'm assuming it was by accident, probably pressing the wrong button again. But he dashes down by his team. And then they decide to push low ground. So he hurt. So the reason he came over here, he has a really great headset. So he hurt the guy over here. So he literally decided to dash over here. And then with this one, he just decided which mirage makes the most sense. And so he shoots the one on the right, gets some hit markers, and yeah, that guy's dead.
Yeah, we're just doing way too much right now.
Even killing them was dull.
No.
And that's just honestly, that's just him just being a master right there. That kill, he's just dope with the 33 at this point. He's leading the shots, like I said. Literally just leading them. He's feeling a weapon. Honestly, he can just feel it. Honestly, so everyone who goes up this line, you go up the zip line at the same speed. So literally, once he gets one, he understands it. He's like, all right, I'm just do it again. He does it again. Also, he's also waiting for these to charge all the way. before he shoots, and once it charges, he shoots and does the most damage.
Cut down an enemy.
That's honestly just skill right there. That's just straight skill, mastery of the weapon he's using. I ain't gonna lie, Timmy beastie. Timmy is he top tier. Like even that shot, bro. That shot's fucking crazy, bro. So he sees the guy jumping, literally. He sees him jumping. He's literally sliding. And he still manages to fucking lock on and get a fucking headshot, bro. That shot right there is fucking beastie, bro.
Reloading.
And he knows that they're having to run inside the circle, so he literally just gatekeeping them. And just knocks the guy he got, tethers him, and literally just sniping, doing his thing.
Enemy's shield.
And that guy jumps into the lava. So literally he just got a nice little easy squad wipe.
Killing them was dull.
Okay. Someone just puts my right.
Replicate.
Again, I want to mention, he has a 30-30, and what he's doing is taking advantage of position. He has high ground. You know what I'm saying? So he's coming over this hill. He has a nice little head glitch. And he's just doing his thing, sniping.
There's hella people fighting here.
Yeah.
Shooting. Cut down an enemy.
So he notices while he's shooting at that guy, he knows that there's like just a bunch of people in this little kind of corner, so he's just gonna kind of focus that a little bit. He has the best weapon, literally just to just smack everyone who's kind of camping it in little spots like this.
Enemy shield cracked.
So he gets a nice little double knock, and then he, you know what I'm saying, goes over. I'm assuming to thirst him. Yeah, just thirst him so he can loot up.
Enemy killed.
Oh,
So he's noticing where the gunfire is coming from, so he's just trying to see where people are at.
Why is there a guy on the hill? Bro.
Yo, LeBron.
Our squad mate fell.
Dude, like that is just not even my fault. Where does this guy come from?
Let's break that down real quick too. I don't even think he hears them as in his building. He literally just sees them.
Where does this
So he
guy
climbs
come
up here, and literally he does notice them as soon as he walks through the building. Then literally, he's just what do you call it? No scopes him. He's literally putting his whole clip into him. Throws a tether, instantly walks outside so he can reload as soon as he puts his whole clip, because it takes just the whole clip to knock someone, but he didn't get the whole knock instantly, so he literally runs outside so he can heal. The guy's tethered, he can't really move too much. Reloads and then just instantly slides back in, gets a nice little knock. Shield swaps. Alright, now I want to break down that clip real quick. Why he did what he did. A lot of people don't even realize. So after...
Where does this guy come from?
So after he knocks that guy, he gets a shield swap.
10 seconds.
So boom. He sees this horizon coming. Tries to get a couple pokes on him. Sees that he throws the thermite. So he knows that guy really can't go the way he was just at. So he knows the only really option left the guy has is to push him is through this door. So he throws an arc at the door. But it's also Soundhorn as well. And his teammate, I think he just got...
10 seconds.
So he's also Soundhorn as well. Boom, boom, couple shots off. He's Soundhorn. So you can hear someone else below him. So he throws it right there. So the horizon, if he does go up there, he gets arced. And instantly he decides to reposition himself and just get out of that situation. And you know, Ash has those dashes, so he can get out of there really quickly. Ran to a person that did a little bit of damage to him, and instantly had a shield swap because he remembered that he killed those people. So then he's making his way back around, repositioning himself. And it sounds like the team is chasing him. So that's why he's still running. And he's by himself. And right now he's just repositioning himself, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's the best thing to do. Runs into a team that's, you know what I'm saying, spawning in, and you know what I'm saying, he just doing his 1-2 with the sniper.
Not so fast.
Let's break that down real quick. So, you know what I'm saying? You might have missed that. I love watching people that just really good at the game. It makes me want to go crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? He smacks him with the sniper, right? So then he instantly sees this guy right here behind this truck kind of hiding a little bit. So he gets a nice little shot off, gets almost a crack. Then he realizes the guy's hiding behind the truck. So what he does is he uses the scope. He aims in, but right below the truck, like right below the truck in the ground, so he can literally aim his tether perfectly. He uses the scope. Literally, he just throws his tether. That way the tether goes right underneath the truck and literally stuns him, so he can't go anywhere. And he also heard someone shooting people behind him, so he instantly turns around because that's more important than people that are behind him. If someone did have an angle on him, because the other guys he's hurt, he's gonna most likely focus on healing or getting out of that situation that he's in. But he just takes behind him real quick, and then he goes back to focusing on the guy behind the truck.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
And similar to what I do is you always want to make sure you guys are full healed, especially with shields. Especially when you're by yourself, you die really quickly if you don't have the shields on. So you know, so he always makes sure that he has full shields as much as possible. Never, you know what I'm saying, he's repositioning himself.
Enemy shield. Time to bind you.
So like again, he's sniping these guys over here again. He cracks that guy. Then he realizes this guy actually he's not there anymore. He fell down. We get some nice little pokes on that guy. Finally pushes this guy. Nice little shield swap. Goes back to check the guy that he was just shooting at. Now at this point he has a great angle, right? So let me back up a little bit. So after that one guy he just kills is dead and he shield swaps, there's a couple more teams over here. So there's a team over here. He knows this team's over here, and then there's also this team that literally just he teleported up here, right? So he gets a nice little knock on that guy. He's, you know what I'm saying, getting some pokes in on the team across, but then while he's healing, he literally notices that this team is shooting at someone, and he notices that they're shooting at the people below him, right? So now he has a great angle. He has literally a perfect angle to see these guys, and then also the other teams on their right. So these guys over here are kind of fucked. You know what I'm saying? They can't do too much. They're getting sniped from two different angles. They're pinched. So he gets a nice angle, gets some nice shots off. Still paying attention to that team that's across from him.
45 seconds until close. Delivering thermite. This will not cost them.
And he knows that they're just still kind of stuck down there, so he just, like I said, taking advantage of that, tethering them, throwing grenades. Manages to actually craft his fucking teammates better in the middle of the fight. He turns around just because he's just getting more information. He notices that there's something behind him with this red icon, so literally that's why he turns around real quick. But it's not really that important to him right now, so he's focusing on just getting information and understanding where people are at. Another thing I want to mention, while he's healing, he's gaining information. So instead of just sitting here behind this crate and not knowing what's going on, he's jumping over it, right? So while he's healing, he's jumping to get as much information to see what's going on really quickly. He also has a second to jump and throw a tether, because with Ash you can heal and still throw a tether. So he throws a tether there, just try to, you know what I'm saying, poke, get an enemy stuck. So he's gaining as much information as possible. That's the one I want to mention. That's why he's jumping over the crates like that. Loose up a little bit.
Recharging.
Like I said, another thing, he keeps doing it. This is another thing a lot of skilled players do, something I do as well. Literally, is instead of just healing and not knowing what's going on, he's healing and jumping to see where enemies are at, so he can understand what, you know what I'm saying, he wants his next move to be.
That's not good.
So he actually had no idea that their enemies are over there until he started teleporting.
That's not good.
And you can see the outline of them. So kind of in a dangerous situation right here, so he decides just to run away and get out of that situation quickly. So he just literally backs up, dashes out of there. Literally, Timmy just gets out of there real quickly. Heals up and repositions, right?
Recharging.
So now the circle's closing. You hear the circle closing, you hear his ultimate just came in. So he can't stay in this area anymore. Someone just threw an ultimate. And there's a team up here. So the best thing he can do is just get out of that situation and reposition himself. Here, let me move myself. You guys can't see. So the best thing he can do is to get out of that situation, get out of this environment. This whole part of the map is kind of just fucked right now because, like I said, there's a team in that little whatever you call that little trailer thing, and then there's a team behind them that threw an ult. So and there's also a team up here. So the best thing he can do is kind of just wrap around. He can't go backwards. The only thing he can really do is wrap around to try to get on this side of the circle. So that's literally what he does. So the circle's closing really fast. He's taking advantage of that. It's not all the way there yet. And just he's slowly trying to get around this this curve real quick. Another thing I want to mention too, before the circle gets to him and he knows he's going to take damage if he just tries to run over, so he's trying to give himself the best chance to actually be able to survive this situation. So right before it comes, he pops the med kit, so that way the med kit's already in progress. So by the time he's starting to get hit by the circle, it would already be at least be halfway there, and most likely he can pop the entire thing, and then he'll get out of that situation, which also allows his dash time to get, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more charge because he doesn't have a dash right now. So if he was just to run out, he'd be taking damage, and you know what I'm saying, he kind of would be fucked. But because he does pop this med kit and he does allow his dash to, you know what I'm saying, get up there, this is gonna give him the best chance of able to get inside the circle. Because this circle does hurt a lot, especially, you know, circles really close to being end of the game.
Am I dead?
That's why he doesn't even know if he's dead or not, because like I said, it gets really close. But he luckily gets it off, and he's, like I said, gets inside the circle. So really he might net a nice little loop. He's good to go. I mean,
Nobody in this jam right here. Yeah.
45 seconds until close.
they fast forward a little bit. You hear someone below him. I hear him. Actually, I hear a couple people. He, I want to break that down real quick. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. You feel me? So, I'm actually surprised he didn't commit to trying to just fry this guy. He instantly gets a couple shots off and decides to just instantly just dip. So he's running. While he's running, you guys can hear the climb animation. You can hear people behind him chasing him. So he's literally just getting out of there. He hears people chasing him. So what he does is he dashes in and closes the door, right? So that door is going to help him a lot in this situation, right? So he closes the door. They have to open the door to get inside to chase him, right? So he instantly tethers the door, right? So if they chase him, they instantly get tethered. Then he throws a grenade. Literally, he takes advantage of this little piece of cover right here. And he does even better. He notices it's a door, which is even better, you know what I'm saying, than cover, because you can control when you open and close this door. So he goes to the door. While this guy's in run animation running towards them, they're both a little still tethered, and the grenade still hasn't gone off yet. So he instantly fries this guy, right? But the guy notices and shoots back, so he does some damage to Timmy as well. Timmy has to get this is called kiting right now. I do want to mention that this is called kiting. When people are chasing you, you do damage, and then you run away and you do damage while they're chasing you. So literally he kites that one guy, but literally the guy's still chasing, even low as hell, but he instantly gets that knock because the guy literally has no shields. And the guy's aping like this because he knows that Timmy's by himself and that he has two other teammates with him. So this is why the guy that's chasing him feels so confident to do this, even though that he's low. You know that his team is right behind him.
This guy's actually mighty shame.
So he instantly gets that knock. That's why literally when he's running away, he first tries to pop a shield battery to get behind this wall so he can heal back up. But literally that guy's literally aping him.
What the?
Yeah. Let me break that part down too, real quick too, because honestly, he could have clutched this whole situation. He almost did have. This guy, what he's doing right now is abnormal. Most teams would have just stayed in that building that they just ran from, but he decides to ape him, which gets him even lower. So he cracks him a little bit and gets his health really low, but he's able to knock him. But because he's low, he's in a vulnerable situation. And then while he's loads, he notices he's trying to pop a battery if he can, but he notices that the other guy literally just slid. He smacks that guy. He's trying to reload and try to heal up a little bit, but he notices that there's his teammate following him. He's right behind him, and somehow he's able to actually get a shot on him, which fucks his health up even more. So instead of just trying to run away, he tries to turn the situation around. Literally, it's so crazy. The Apex is so crazy. Timmy's so good, bro. He almost turned the situation around. You didn't even notice it. So he's literally one bullet, right? One bullet kills this guy. He decides to jump up, right? And if Timmy's so skilled, he notices and it's going so fast. Timmy tries to literally slide and get him in animation while he's running and try to get some headshots on this guy and get him cracked. If these bullets connect, he can literally turn the situation around. But because these bullets don't connect, he's just kind of screwed. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But he tries to get a nice little couple headshots on that guy to get that guy cracked, but he's not able to. And then the guy, you know what I'm saying, just ends up killing him. And then his team was right there too. Last guy was right there as well. So literally, you know what I'm saying, he couldn't do too much with a whole team aping him like that.
What the?
But yeah, he literally almost turned that situation around. So what did he end up with? I think he had like, yeah, he had like 16 kills that game one. So yeah, that's pretty much breaking down some of the gameplay for Timmy, why he's doing what he's doing, some of the game awareness and game choices he's deciding to make. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys leave a comment down below. Also like the video, you know, so it's gonna show me that you guys are like these type of videos. But yeah, I'm really liking this type of content, so I think I'm gonna start doing a little bit more of these. It's just a little bit easier to make these videos while I'm still making, you know, some of my other Apex Legends content. You know, so I gotta get footage and content specifically for those videos, so it takes a little bit of time. So I feel like this is a nice transition in between. Like I said, it's also gonna help you guys get better at the game if you guys are understanding how good players are playing and what they're doing and why they're doing it. So yeah, try to use and implement some of these strategies into your own gameplay. Like for example, when you guys are healing, jump over some objects so you guys get some more information. As you guys can see, Timmy does that. When you guys have marksman rifles and long range weapons, take advantage of position and take advantage of high ground. You feel me? So yeah, I think that's pretty much gonna be it for the first breakdown. Like I said, I'm gonna have a bunch more of these breakdowns on the way. I'm starting with a bunch of pro players and content creators that I personally like. Timmy's one of the top. I really love his gameplay and his content. But if you guys want to see a specific content creator or pro player, make sure you guys leave a comment down below of their, you know, their channel, how I can watch their content. With that being said, I think that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. A bunch of Apex Legends content on the way. And yeah, I think that's it for today's video. Subscribe. I can't say that enough. Especially this is like my third time making this video today, because literally the audio's been tripping for me. So, you know what I'm saying, we grind and we hustle. I will really appreciate all the love and support. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.
Hit up your body, make you all them shake. I got the key to the motherfucking safe.